Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ever since Bold and Beautiful's Bill unleashed Luna with that unexpected pardon, she's insisted to anyone who'll listen that she's a changed woman. But you know a lie isn't landing the way you'd hope it would when even Sheila, who knows a thing or two about murderous pasts and attempts at reformation, refuses to buy what you're trying to sell. And according to this week's preview, it looks as if Luna's plot to get rid of Steffi is ramping up, even as a familiar face from her past resurfaces. As Liam throws back pills, which hopefully isn't a sign of another problem on top of his already fatal brain tumor, he wonders to Finn how they will protect Steffi from Luna. Delusional Luna has been thinking that with Steffi out of the way, she'll be able to bond with cousin-turned-pop Finn. Of course, everyone else has been telling her she's nuts, with even Grandma Sheila suggesting she get out of town. Most recently, it was Deacon who suggested she get out of Dodge, which may have put him at the top of her hit list, following H.E. Tense confrontation with her estranged daughter, Poppy, apparently the last to know, suggests to Lee and Finn that Luna is becoming unglued. Gee, you think? Was it the double murder or locking Steffi in a cage which left you with this suspicion, Poppy? And just when you thought the situation couldn't get any worse, along comes Remy to reunite with Luna. You'll recall the pair met when Bill hired the young man to fix the air conditioning at his mansion, where Luna was secretly under house. Arrest. Call us crazy, but nothing good can come of these two getting together, especially since they reconnect at a gun range of all places. Read the Bold and Beautiful spoilers to find out who else pushes Luna over the edge as a final showdown with her stepmommy dearest looms on the horizon. Los Angeles is no stranger to chaos, heartbreak, and scandal, but nothing could prepare the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer families for what's coming next. As Luna Nozawa begins to emotionally unravel from months of trauma and uncertainty, an unexpected, and potentially deadly, face from the past resurfaces, triggering a domino effect of lies, loyalty tests, and shocking truths. This week, on The Bold and the Beautiful, the already fragile peace begins to shatter, and no one will escape unscathed. Luna's guilt takes a dark turn, still reeling from her drugged night with Zende. A betrayal she neither intended nor consented to. Luna is struggling to hold herself together. Though RJ has tried to forgive her, the emotional chasm between them grows deeper by the day. RJ, now consumed with his work at Forrester and subtle insecurities about Zende's growing closeness to Luna, fails to see the signs of her crumbling mental health. Luna begins experiencing disturbing flashbacks, not only of the drugged night itself, but of her childhood with Poppy and the mysterious uncle who used to visit them under a different name. When she finds an old photograph in Poppy's belongings of a man she doesn't recognize, or maybe does faintly, Luna's world begins to spin. Her mind flashes back to whispered conversations between her mother and grandmother, vague warnings about family secrets and dangerous men. As she begins to connect dots that no one wants connected, Luna spirals into paranoia, convinced that she's being watched. Is someone really following her, or is it just her unraveling psyche playing tricks? The spoiler returns, Thomas is back, but with an agenda, while all eyes have been focused on Finn, Liam, and the tangled web surrounding Luna. No one expected him to return, but the fashion world is abuzz. Thomas Forrester is back in Los Angeles, and he's not the same man who left. After spending months in Paris rebuilding both his portfolio and his reputation, Thomas returns with a new design line, and a new fiancée no one saw coming. The whispers start fast. Who is she? Why is she never seen with him in public? And more importantly, why has he come back now, just as Luna's life implodes? Behind Thomas's calm smile and sleek new aesthetic is something darker. A connection to someone in Luna's past, a motive tied to secrets yet to be revealed, and a growing obsession, not with hope, surprisingly, but with clearing his name and reasserting his power at Forrester. He makes it clear from day one. This isn't the Thomas who is desperate for love and validation. This is a Thomas who's methodical, strategic, and eerily calm. Too calm. And while he extends an olive branch to Hope, one she hesitantly accepts, it's clear he hasn't forgotten what happened between them. But Thomas may have found a new target, Luna. Poppy's past explodes. Poppy's attempts to keep her family's secrets buried finally catch up to her. When Luna confronts her about the mysterious man in the photograph, Poppy panics. She lies. Of course. But her voice shakes. Luna isn't buying it anymore. It's not just Luna who begins digging. Thomas, overhearing an argument between Poppy and Lee, takes an unusual interest in the Nozawa family history. With the help of Paris, newly promoted and eager to prove herself, he uncovers that Poppy may have once had ties to someone very dangerous. Someone with a criminal past. Someone who disappeared decades ago but is now rumored to be back in the U.S. What Thomas doesn't realize is that his investigation puts a target on his back, and on Luna's. Poppy, terrified that her daughter is on a collision course with the truth, makes a bold and unexpected move. She goes to Bill. She doesn't beg. She warns. If Luna finds out what I've hidden, she won't survive it. And neither will any of you. Bill, stunned, agrees to help. But only if Poppy comes clean with him first. Hope struggles, and Brooke takes a side Hope. Logan is trying her best to move on, with or without Thomas. She's grateful for the space his absence provided, but his return reignites old emotions and new confusion. Watching him charm the Forrester team again, watching her own designs be subtly critiqued by his new vision, leaves her rattled. But her biggest surprise comes when she learns of Luna's breakdown, and her own mother's reaction to it. Brooke, ever the Logan family lioness, sides strongly against Luna. In a confrontation with Poppy and Luna at Il Giardino, Brooke accuses Luna of manipulating RJ and destroying Zende's future. You're not a victim. You're a disruption. Just like your mother, Brooke hisses. Words that haunt Luna and send her into an even deeper emotional nosedive. Hope is horrified by her mother's cruelty and begins to defend Luna. But privately, she questions whether Brooke might be right. Luna has been at the center of a lot of chaos lately, and in a rare moment of honesty, Hope confesses to Finn, what if Luna doesn't need help? What if she needs to be stopped? Finn and Steffi clash over protection versus truth as Luna's. Emotional health deteriorates and the shadows of the past close in. Finn wants to take action. He begins asking questions about Luna's childhood in San Francisco, even going as far as hiring a private investigator to look into the man in the photograph Luna found. When Steffi finds out, she explodes. You promised me, Finn. No more digging, no more secrets. You're a doctor, not a detective. But Finn isn't backing down. If there's a threat to Luna, I have to find it. Especially if it's connected to my mother's past, too. Steffi, now terrified for her own children's safety, makes a drastic move. She asks Ridge to step in and remove Luna from Forrester Creations. Ridge, hesitant at first, is swayed after a strange break-in occurs at the design office, and Luna's sketches are the only ones disturbed. But was it sabotage or a warning? RJ. Caught in the middle, RJ finds himself pulled in every direction and losing grip on who to believe. He loves Luna, yes, but he also sees the changes in her. The fear, the erratic mood swings, the vague references to a past she can't explain. When Thomas offers to take Luna under his wing and mentor her new accessory line, RJ is surprisingly open to the idea, thinking it might help Luna feel more grounded, but he may live to regret that decision. Because Thomas's interest in Luna isn't purely professional, and RJ's faith in Luna is about to be tested in the most painful way yet. The final scene, a new player, arrives as Friday's episode closes, A figure walks through LAX. Black boots, dark jeans, a scar along his jaw. He moves like a ghost. A duffel bag over one shoulder, a single photo in his hand. The photo? A young Poppy Nozawa and a toddler Luna. The man looks at the image with a cold, unreadable expression before tucking it away. He checks into a cheap downtown motel, removes a burner phone and makes a single call. She doesn't know I'm alive, but I'm coming, and I'm taking back everything. Preview cliffhanger for next week. Luna goes missing after a shocking confrontation with Thomas. Brooke makes a dangerous alliance to protect Hope's future at Forrester. Steffi uncovers a photo linking Finn's mother Sheila to Poppy's secret. Bill demands answers and gets a name that stuns him, and the man from the motel shows up at Forrester Creations. Final thoughts. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, secrets collide with past sins, and Luna's fragile mind may not survive the avalanche of truth coming her way. With Thomas back in town, a ghost from Poppy's, past reemerging, and Luna spiraling toward a full breakdown, the stakes have never been higher, and the danger has never been more personal. Because as Luna spirals, someone is about to make sure she never gets back up. And the scariest part? He may already be inside the building. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.